It's a cutter, so maybe just stands up a little bit more than he expects. A little edge through. And Rishabh Pant, who was getting the treatment, gets the joy of taking the...
See the body language suddenly. There's a spring in the stride. It's a big wicket out of Klaasen.
Nice timing. It's the single. The man I regard as the closer. Davey Miller is a closer. He has done it so often. What Klaasen did to the seamers today.
Widest one that he's got from the seamers today. And the fullest. Just thought, well, okay, no real danger. Just let me throw my hands at it and he'll be disappointed. But a brilliant job he did. 52 of 27. Kind of really did any issues with regards to run rate required. And now it's just about South Africa trying to hold their nerve for 25 more runs.
Well, Miller will hold his nerve. He's done it so often in the past. If India can get Miller, they're asking players to come out of the hut and win it under so much pressure. Want to get two to Kuldeep, who's in pretty quickly.
That's a big decision to make next over. Does India know if they break this partnership, they're the nose ahead? The pressure will be immense. It will be, in fact, a lot to handle for the South African bowlers. Does he bring in to break the partnership with still 20 plus needed? I think won't be a bad idea.
Managed to find a way so far in the tournament. Will they draw on those reserves? Can they scrap again?
This will be a World Cup record to win for South Africa. To chase this down will be the highest ever successful T20 World Cup run chase in the final. Just 23 from 19 deliveries. Dots are gold, wickets even more valuable to India, particularly this one now. Can they get Miller? Single for Davey Miller, who will keep the strike, which means he keeps control.
Nice stronger Pepsi.
With these 6 balls.
He's the best in the business. There is no doubt about that, Bumrah. And that's a cracking delivery. 22 from 17.
Every ball he bowls these days is like an event. I mean, he's so much on top of his game. And he's literally making the ball talk.
There's a right-arm seamer, but he comes over the vertical, so he gets really close to the stumps when he goes around and almost creates the angle and has the ability to go away from the left-hander. But then don't forget, he can also get the in-swinging Yorker at any stage.
Dots are a knowledgeable crowd, those Indian fans. They know a dot is just so important to them at this point. It's 22 from 16 now. How many you want to leave at the end? That's the thing.
And it's going down all the way to the wire. You can see the tension in the crowd now. Fans from both sides, millions around the globe. They'll be biting their nails.
Single. Might not mind that, Jasprit Bumrah. Have a crack at Marco Jansen. See if the big man can get down on a really straight Yorker.
Indeed, it's a long way down, and he's got that ability, that extra speed, just to be able to slide in a brilliant Yorker at any stage. Doesn't matter what the format is.
Three inside the circle on the offside, and patrolling the onside inside the circle was Rohit Sharma, who is working overtime mentally here, trying to devise a plan, devise some magic. His Bumrah. shattered stumps. He leaves the park in India. India us.
बस करो लिप में फिट.
On the money. He gives you nothing.
Nothing. Just such a good reader of situations, the demands of the team. Someone has such variety, just went to dish out the right ball. And he's doing it time and time again in recent times.
One to go for Jasprit Bumrah. Just survive, they're saying. And he does. He was going to say he might have taken a chance there, but he's done the job. He has done the job.
बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका तो हो जाए.
There's three inside the circle. Two of them are looking to keep Maharaj on strike. They're hunting in really, really close. Brilliant off the return there. And look, this is just starting to hit because these guys like Maharaj and below are not supposed to come out and win World Cup finals with the bat. They're just not. And it's the squeeze is on.
Yeah, 100%. It's always the bowlers that kind of get caught at the back end, having to be a supportive role or having to get the job done. And I think the calm mind of Miller, he's going down after every delivery, he's chatting with Maharaj, he's trying to keep him as calm as possible. They play domestic cricket together as well, and he just needs to try and find the Miller, but he loves to open up the offside, so Arshdeep will be aware of that and trying to be nice and tight on that leg stump.
So Kohli's gone to mid-off, Sharma's at cover, Jadeja behind point. Now Kohli's going back to long off. Third man comes up inside the circle. Strategy. What's the strategy? Get it through to the keeper. That's not a bad one.
It's funny how the game changes so quickly. Just a while ago, the gap between the two teams was 25. Now suddenly, it's just 2. India at this stage, 155 for 4. South Africa, 157 for 6.
It's a difficult time for Maharaj. He just has to try and watch that ball as close to him possible and get bat on ball, try and pick up a single, get Miller on strike. If there is a place where he can pick up a boundary and he gets the right delivery, then maybe try and make that play.
20 from 10. It's starting to get really tough for South Africa. Arshdeep again. Maharaj just gets it out to deep mid-wicket. Axar is there. It's just the one. Miller back on strike. He needs a boundary, and very quickly.
Yeah, I agree, Smithy. He would want a boundary just to calm the nerves, but I think the most important thing for him is to be on strike when the last over starts. The breeze will be helping him to hit to the leg side where he's so strong and has the ability to take it down the ground. But just to ease the pressure, ideally they would want a boundary here at some stage off the next 3.
The choice of delivery from Arshdeep Singh now becomes crucial. Does he think of the single delivery? He looks to bowl full, attempts the Yorker, get Miller away from the strike, have another crack at Keshav Maharaj. Does he opt for the slower delivery? I think we want to get Miller away from the strike, not give him that boundary or a 6 he's looking for.
He might be going to go full here, Ravi, because he's got mid-off and mid-on way back, as far as they can go. Square of the wicket, he's got a little bit of protection, but behind square, none at all, really.
Miller might be saying, if there's a particular delivery, I'm going to try and whack it away. Otherwise, try and keep it on the ground. He'll be backing himself if he recognises it.
Miller. He wants to. He needs to face this ball. He will be back successfully. 17 from 8. This is a champion at work, folks. An absolute champion at work. He just wanted to have a crack, and it only took him one to have a crack at Jansen. Snuck it through on the money, giving you nothing. We always talk about the batsman being under pressure, but how about the bowlers having to deliver in those circumstances? Yorker, beautifully placed. Single to Miller. It's getting tough for South Africa now.
It's got to be a free hit, this one, for Maharaj. He's got to go searching for the boundary. Miller needs to be on strike for the last 6. So the communication as they go down and have a chat with each other is, Keshav, look at an area where you think you can pick up a boundary. If you get it away, it takes all the pressure off me. But you've got to back yourself. We're not looking for a single off this delivery. So think of what he's going to deliver to you and where could you maybe pick up a boundary. He jumped across and tried to whip one to the mid-wicket earlier on in the over, and that might be his plan. Or is it a ram shot, trying to get it over short 45?
I think that's a good option. Look to score behind the wicket. And covered the field in front.
Ashdeep, last ball. Perfectly placed Yorker. What an over that was under pressure from a young man. Bumrah was brilliant. Ashdeep, just the same.
रंग का फैसला आप करते हैं तो फिर बेस का फैसला भी आप ही को.
Here we go, folks. Wide. Miller gets it. And he gets plenty of it, does he? No! What a catch! Oh, my God! I don't believe what I've just seen. Athleticism at its very, very best. This is quite an incredible moment, folks. You won't believe what you've just seen. It is just the best piece of skill I think I've ever seen in a game of cricket.
Under pressure, Surya Kumar Yadav calm as. This is magnificent. Presence of mind of the highest class. Miller won't believe what he sees on that giant
TV umpire to
screen.
director, we have an umpire review
They
for
go
a fair
upstairs.
catch. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. You go to your best angle for the catch, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. That's good there. Did you have any other angle from just behind, please? Thank you. Yeah, foot's inside there. Foot's inside there. Foot's inside there. No. Keep it rolling, please. Keep it rolling. Yeah, foot's inside there. Keep it rolling. Thank you. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Bada, Gisara Bada. Edge, down to the boundary for 4. 12 from 4 now. It's a busy pendulum.
It's raining, Smithy, too, just to add a little bit of drama to the situation. There's some rain coming across the ground. A fortunate outside edge. It takes it to 12 of 4 deliveries. Can Rabada work magic? The most unlikeliest source, you would think, compared to what's been at the crease so far. But South Africa will be hoping by all hopes.
Third man goes back. This over could take an eternity, but I don't care. It's great, isn't it? It's absolutely great. The drama of all this whole World Cup, as you say, Polly. 55 games of cricket, almost, and we've come to this kind of tension. Hardik Rabada, swing and a miss. They'll run it by, will they? Yes, they will. And we're down to 11 from 3.
Well, a game worthy of a final, this. There's absolutely no question about that. Pendulum swung from one side to the other. One stage it looked as if South Africa had their nose in front. India bouncing back with the wicket of Klaasen. And then they've chipped away. Some magnificent bowling. Hardik, Ashdeep Singh, Jasprit Bumrah. It's taken some quality stuff to claw your way back into this contest.
And Polly, you won't need reminding, South Africa needed 26 from 4 overs with 6 wickets in hand.
Yeah, it was 151 after 16 overs, and unfortunately they lost their big hitters. But what can Keshav Maharaj do? You would think it would be into the wicket, slow deliveries, try and make him hoik it across to the leg side.
Not a beautiful delivery this from Hardik Pandya, chest at the right time. It's India now. They believe they don't have to do anything silly. 10 from 2, Aiden Markram would know they had their chances. The whole nation watching. It'd be a massive relief. 13 years since India picked up the last ICC trophy. That was a World Cup in India. Won a Champions Trophy, but a World Cup is a World Cup. 10 needed from 2.
He just needs to make it 2 legal deliveries and make sure that the first one doesn't go away to the fence and everything is secure. They're taking their time. Rohit Sharma getting the field in the unbelievably correct position. They're not taking any chances. They want to make sure, even though it seems